Hey everybody, since today is Father's Day, I like to come on here and talk about my dad. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who don't know, years prior, a couple of years before, in 2014, my dad got really sick, ended up in the hospital, had to get surgery. Doctors said that he had cancer, and I think in 2014, I think he was able to beat it. I think it was a mild form of cancer that he had in 2014. A couple of months in October, my dad started feeling better, and he came home, and he was back to the way he used to be. The year after that was a tough year, 2015, 2016. I knew the signs that my dad wasn't feeling well. And he knew that it was a matter of time. And the last time I saw my dad, I'm trying to think. Last time I saw him, I think it was in May. May was in the month of May, 2016. That was the last time. Well, actually, yeah, that was the last time I would see my dad. In the month of June, my dad was rushed to the hospital again. And they sent him to a rehab. He reluctantly didn't want to go, but they sent him to a rehab. And, well, a year prior to that, 2015, he got cancer again, and 2016 was the date that I lost my father. 2 days ago, in 2016. Well, actually, not 2 years ago. 7 years ago. In a couple of days ago, was the date my dad passed away. Friday, June 16th, 2016, was the day I lost my father. Although it wasn't on a Friday that day, but I still remember the day I got that phone call. I was on my computer. I was eating dinner at the time, and we were waiting for my dad to come home. And we got some terrible news about my dad. Called up, and I still remember. I remember this day. My sister telling me, "Tim, he's gone. Dad's gone." And when I heard that, my heart broke. It felt like somebody hit me really hard, hit me in the stomach, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. And that's what it felt like. And when I heard about this, I just started crying. I just started tearing up. And it hurt me so much to lose my hero. Yeah, my hero was my dad. And that day, when you lose somebody dear to your heart like that. Like my dad. He meant the world to me. He was my hero. He's the reason I became a Flyers fan. I also remember how upset my brother was. My brother got that phone call. My sister-in-law told him about what happened. My brother was broken up over it. We all were. My mother was. My sister was. And my other sister was. This was a tough day. For not just me, but for my entire family. Because we lost a hero. We lost a great man that day. And I have to say, it was one of the hardest things that ever happened to me in my life. I always say that the worst part of my life was when I was in that rehab facility, was when I was in the hospital, and when I was fighting for my life. But nothing compares to the loss of a loved one. And that day, when I got that call, my whole world changed. My whole world changed. And it taught me a lesson. Never ever, always be grateful for the times you have with the people you love. Because one day, it can all change. It can all change. So, I say, on this special day, Father's Day, it's a day to honor our fathers. Honor the people that inspire us, and those are our dads. Yes, our moms inspire us as well. But today's Father's Day. Today is the day I sit here and I reflect the memories me and my dad had together. I come on here and I gotta tell you, I think about my dad every day. I always ask my mom, you think Dad liked this song? And I would always think of my dad. See, when I had muscular dystrophy, I know my dad, when I was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy, my dad was there to support me. My dad was there to help. I know in his heart, he didn't want to believe that I was disabled. And I didn't want to believe it either. But yeah, he was there for me. He was there for me. I always remember going to Flyers games with my dad. Going to wrestling events with my dad. I always remember all the great times me and my dad spent together. Not just me, but my whole family. We reflect on the wonderful memories we had with our dad. My dad was there for me. He was there for my graduation. I graduated high school. He was there for me. I was with my dad when the Philadelphia Phantoms won the Calder Cup in 2005. And I remember the look of excitement on my dad's face and the look of excitement on my face as the Philadelphia Phantoms hoisted the Calder Cup in 2005. I have I have a replica Calder Cup Phantom's ring. And that is something that reminds me of my dad. And I keep it in this room, and sometimes I wear it. Because it reminds me of that great day when me and my dad saw the Phantoms win the Calder Cup in Philadelphia. I also have a dad jersey. I made a jersey with my dad's initials, a Flyers jersey. Well, I modified an old Flyers jersey, and I turned it into a jersey dedicated to the memory of my dad. CMS, Christopher Michael Sulock, and the number 54, the date my dad was born. Every Flyer season, I hang that on my closet door because it makes me feel like my dad is still here, but in spirit. My one dream is a bit of a work in progress, but I'm hoping the Flyers can win a Stanley Cup. I'm hoping they can win a Stanley Cup. Right now, I'm 36 years old. I'll be going on 37 in December. But I want the Flyers to win a Stanley Cup. Not just for me, but for this. Not just for me, but for my father. He's been a huge Philadelphia Flyers fan. My father, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have become a Philadelphia Flyers fan. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the person I am today without my father. And today, I remember him. Because he's my dad. And I love him so much. I know he's not here, but he'll always be here in all our hearts. And I know he'll be here in spirit. Dad, I love you. I know that things have been different for me. I know that. I know that you've seen I've been through so much in my life. I know you've been watching me. And I know you were there with me when I was in the hospital in 2017. You helped me, Dad. You helped me through that. I remember you telling me, don't give up. People need you. Mom needs you. Megan needs you. Kelly needs you. And Chris needs you. It's not your time. It's not your time. And thanks to him, I was able to recover from all that. From all the hell I went through. I'm sorry if I'm getting emotional here. My dad meant so much to me. Meant so much, not just to me, but my whole family. And not just my family, my cousins as well. And his sisters. And his two brothers. His sisters and his two brothers. Uncle Paul and Uncle Joe. It's been a tough 7 years without my dad. I just wish he was still here, you know? but I can keep the memories in my heart. For anybody who lost a parent, I understand what that's like. I understand what that's like. When I was a little kid, I never understood people passing away. And I felt like such a selfish little kid when I was younger. But now I realize that a father is very important. Parents are an important thing. And to anyone who's lost a father, I truly understand what that's like. It's the hardest thing you ever have to go through. But it's not over because you always have the memories of your parents, the memories of your father. I'm sorry if I got a little emotional in this video. It's just a Father's Day. It's a tough day for me. It's not an easy day for me. But I keep the memories of my dad in my heart. And I'm hoping that the Flyers can someday hoist that Stanley Cup. For you, Dad. For you. I love you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to my grandpa. And happy Father's Day to my Uncle Jerry. Everyone in heaven that I lost along the way. Thank you for everything. And thank you for inspiring me. My dad was an inspiration to me. My grandpa was an inspiration to me. And my Uncle Jerry was an inspiration to me as well. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Happy Father's Day, Grandpa. And happy Father's Day, Uncle Jerry. Thank you for everything. And Dad, I promise you, one day, Philadelphia Flyers will hoist that Stanley Cup once again. It's going to take some time, but we're going to do it, Dad. Don't worry. Love you. Thank you for everything. Everything's going well. My mom's doing okay. Megan's doing okay. Shelly's doing good too. She's got 2 cats now. And she loves those 2 cats. I'm doing great too. My YouTube channel's going well. I wouldn't have had a YouTube channel if it wasn't for you, Dad. You always inspired me to keep going. Thank you, Dad. Happy Father's Day.